Welcome back to another edition of Mining with Prospector Al, and we're on a little camping excursion, a one-nighter, since we only have one night over here, standing right along Buck Creek right now. Just got here, and it's later on in the afternoon. It's after 4. Got kind of a late start, but getting set up. Camper's ready, the portable miner's cabin, and the old truck's still ticking. Won't be ticking too much longer. I'm going to put a new engine in the next couple of weeks. But it got us here. Hopefully it'll get us back. But what a difference 2 weeks makes. I was here 2 weeks ago, and it was nice and warm. Good fall weather, but it's about 45 right now, and that's about all it's gotten to. And we're looking for 25 or so tonight. And another nice clear day tomorrow, a high of around 47, I think. Still some pretty good color here. Really nice weather. So we're gonna have a good night of it. Have some big campfire and all that good stuff. We're fixing to head up on the knob, see if we can get into a little bit of pink or red or whatever we can find up there before we go grab a bite to eat and come and get the fire started for the night. So we'll be back in a little while. All right, for a cold night, it's always good to have a nice camper. Just look at the accommodations, the sleeping quarters, and yes, I got the heater ready to go. But it's all going to be good. I like cold weather camping. We won't get too cold. Not in here anyway. Made our way up onto Corundum Knob. You see there's still some good fall color up here. It's cool, but it really doesn't feel too bad, particularly when you're walking. Got a couple of guest miners today. We have the familiar face of Evan, who hasn't been mining in a while, and we have Miner Moose over there smiling at the camera. So we're going to get on up there, see if we can find some green, or, well, there's lots of green. How about some pink or red or blue, whatever color it wants to give us. I'll take any of it. Just don't want to take too much of it because then it gets too heavy. Been there and done that. So, of course, if we find a big one that's full of it, we're going to have to drag it out one way or another. But take a look around the fall colors while they're still on the trees. Over across the way, looking at the Big Shaft mine area.
This morning in the mining camp, not exactly early morning or anything, but it was a nice cold night, lower 20s I would guess, but we stayed pretty warm in there. It sure is a nice day though. There's not a cloud in the sky anywhere. Nothing but bright blue sunshine. It's probably maybe around 40 right now. Trying to stoke up the embers of the campfire down there. Not having a whole lot of luck yet. It's a little windy right now. But as you can see, a really nice day out. If you can see through the trees there, you can see the moon. We're fixing to get it out here in a little bit. Got the morning coffee going and trying to get moving. We're going to get out there and find the sun. We did find a little bit of pink and red and the green. Some ragdite up there on the knob yesterday. We'll probably go back up for a little while, see if we can find some more. Anyway, we're going to finish up here and we'll be back in a little bit. You can see down in our bucket there that it did get cold last night. Chunks of ice in there. It was pretty well frozen solid earlier, but it's starting to thaw out now. It's starting to warm up. It's probably about 45 right now, but it was a cold night. There's the piece we grabbed up on the knob yesterday. We only had an hour or so up there, but see a nice little seam of pink to purple corundum inside there. It's wet. It's been in the bucket. But pretty nice little streak in that. We're fixing to head out and go find some more. Hopefully we'll get some really nice stuff. We're up in here digging around in the right above the heart cut. And we're finding a little bit of zoisite with corundum. Got one pretty good one a minute ago. And keep at it. It's turned into a nice warm day. It's sunny. And everybody's wide awake. So I'm going to get back to it here. hopefully I get something to show you here. And we've abandoned the heart cut, but we did get several good pieces here. If we can see them on camera, this one's got a lot of the blue corundum in it. The camera will focus in. Some right there. There's a whole vein of it going over this side. It's pretty much full of it. Some blue on blue. Some over here. I'd say it's probably quite full of it inside. You can see a vein of it across there too. And there's another one. It's got some bigger spots on it. Right there. All the way up through there. It's got a nice piece right there. But this is extremely nice right there. That's nice and blue, blue-gray. On the other side, it's real dirty, it's hard to see, but there's some in there too. But anyway, we got a bucket full of pieces. Some on that end right there. Camera doesn't want to focus on it, but we're fixing to head up toward the Herbert and we'll be back in a little bit. Into a nice day. It's 50 plus now. Light breeze. Sunny, just a few little clouds up. We're heading up toward the Herbert. Hoping we'll get into some good stuff, but it's never let me down yet. I'm gonna get up that way, catch up with others who are ahead of me now. Up here in the Herbert area, we're poking around, finding a little bit. You can see down there the old bridge going across. Got the old timbers and some of the cross members are still there. Kind of working like a waterfall right now. We're gonna head up toward the mine, see what we can find up there. Made it up to the Herbert vicinity, standing here on the old dumps. Walk back in the woods and see if we can take a peek without falling in. Looking around, there's definitely a little pit right there.
There's water right down there.
Yeah.
Got it?
We're right in the cut, it appears. We'll wander on down, check it out a little bit. Shaft right there. I don't know if that's the main one or not, but it's not real big, but then again, I don't think it was. So we'll get digging here, see if we can find some corundum. I found some up here last time. Smile for the camera. Down here looking down in the shaft. If you're ever back in here wandering around, make sure to take care because you could kind of stumble up on it by mistake and it's quite deep. And if you fell in, you'd be really cold, particularly on a day like this. After last night being cold and it's warmed up a little bit today. It's pretty nice. But anyway, there's the Herbert shaft. Standing down in the cut. I'm gonna poke around, not finding a whole lot up here. I know it's here, just gotta poke around till you find it. Kind of cool down in this cut too. Heavy, colder air is trapped. Nice scenery in here. We'll be back. We've reached the end of the day here. We're packing up and heading out. We got some fairly good stuff up here toward the end. It was a little slow to start, but we're gonna head on out and break camp and head for the house. Stay tuned for another adventure the next time.